just about ready to go. And starting in this one, Nick Pivetta.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
This to third. Machado throws to first in time. One up, one down. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Right through there for a strike.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
One out, base is empty. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And no one can get there. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
One out. Runner at second. Juan Soto now. This one in the dirt.
0-1.
Well done behind the dish. And fouled off. Lindor leads off second with one gone in the inning. That one 95 to finish him off. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And there's the strike. Man at second. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next
Ball
pitch
one.
is outside. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starter, David Peterson. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Left field. Nimmo ranging after it. 1 down. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, this is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Oh, 0-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Up the middle, Lindor. And there's 2 away.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Manny Machado up to the plate. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. All set for the start of the inning. Starling Marte up to hit. And ball one. Marte, a former All-Star, 36 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And another ball. Swing and a miss. And a count 2-1.
2-1.
And there's a foul ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a pitch. Ground ball, left side. A sliding stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
And now it's Mark Vientos. And a foul ball. No score here in the second. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Merrill snags it. 2 down. Cedric Mullins up now for the Mets. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
And that is downstairs. Now 2-0. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. A sliding stop at short. Over to first. And they get the out. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Petco Park, we head to the bottom of the second. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. Peterson back to work. Not close with that one. 1-0. Line drive caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's Bogarts now. There's a swing and a drive. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Outside low.
1-1.
And now it's even 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Fouled off. He was late. And that one in the air center field. Mullins settles under it. Hauls it in for the out. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Laureano comes up to hit. On a line. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Step off throw to first. Laureano dives back in safely. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Makes the catch. And that is the third out of the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's an early 1-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, Francisco Alvarez. There's a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Now one missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Fights it off. He'll see another. Looking to get the tying run on base. This one popped up right side. The rise. Drops into the glove. And there's one away. Ronnie Mauricio now. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. And we are starting over. It's 1-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Brandon Nimmo. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Nimmo checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And Freddie Ferguson says he went around. Out to short. Slings to first in time.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Lindor takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
There's the strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. On the ground to the left, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Here's Juan Soto. In the dirt, and the runner holds. Breaking ball misses down and away.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a count 1-2. Man on second, 2 down. Popped up. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. All even at 1 apiece. You're dialed into the show. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, leading off, Freddie Fermin. To 3rd, Vientos. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Tatis, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
1-0.
In the air, out towards left center. Snags it for the 2nd out. Luis Ariz stands in. He's 0 for 1. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Fought off foul. 2 out, space is empty. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. Gets it to first.
He's out.
3rd out. Nothing doing. And we're back. Start of the 4th, and now the first baseman, Pete Alonso. And that is out of play. Comes up empty.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Here's Starling Marte. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. To the right side, and that one handled. Marte retired.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders at third or first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing for the Mets. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here in San Diego, bottom 4, here's Machado. And that one fouled off. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then Game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments in baseball. So up next, Jackson Merrill. And that one popped in the air, left field. Nimmo has it sized up. Puts it away for the out. And here is Xander Bogaerts. Ball 1 there. Out to short. Lindor. Over to first.
That's an out.
Third out, and that ends the frame. Back here at Petco Park, here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. That one's in there. 0-1. Just missed.
1-1.
Swung on, belted. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. Go ahead run on base. And now Francisco Alvarez. Mullins leads off second with nobody out. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Cronenworth throws on to first. One away here in the fifth.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Mauricio can't hold up, and that's a strike.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Makes the grab, 2 down. And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 2 in this one. And fouled off. Clips the corner. 0-2 now. Runner at third, 2 away. Checks his swing, now an appeal to third, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Tyler Rogers. Now it's the DH, Ryan O'Hearn. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Hit hard but foul off to the left.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
That's a really good take.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. Here's Ramon Laureano. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Mullins sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. This one in the air. Mauricio. And makes the grab. And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the sixth. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Adrian Morejon. He has a great slider with tons of movement. That misses. Ball 1.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Next pitch is downstairs. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound. Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Man at second. To the right side, Cronenworth tosses to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
With the go-ahead run at third, you're in extra innings. He takes it on his own. 2 quick outs to open the top of the sixth.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Alonso in the box now, takes strike one. Ripped into center, base hit. In to score from third. And it's an RBI single. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So 2 down, and now the DH, Starling Marte. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2. Alonso off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the 3rd out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back now for the bottom of the 6th. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. 0 for 1 so far. Up the middle, throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned, and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Tatis swings through it for strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
And that's downstairs and outside. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play.
Awesome diving catch to save a run right there. Because of where it was hit, the runner at third could not tag, had to hope that it would get down to try to score easily. But a nice job of preventing a run from scoring on that diving catch.
So it's their last chance in this one. Next to hit, Luis Arias. Trying to deliver as the hero. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
The Padres down to their final strike.
That's a ball.
That's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2 outs. Right side, hard hit. On to first, ball game. And the Mets strand the tying run on base to win it.
Well, we saw a lot of good pitching and defense in this ball game. And when you have a low-scoring game, it's imperative that the players stay on their toes, ready to make plays behind their pitcher. And they did exactly that. It's an excellent win. Everyone goes in the clubhouse feeling really good about themselves.